Hi, welcome to the Centaur, which is going to be the venue for Evolution Day on July the 15th. Let's take a quick tour, have a look round, then later on we're going to speak to some of the leadership and they're going to explain the benefit that you're going to receive from being here on Evolution Day on July the 15th. So let's take a quick tour. Just look at these stunning surroundings. What an event, what a venue for Evolution Day. You're truly going to have a fantastic day out. It's going to be a great event, and just look at it. What more can we ask for? What I'd like to do now is want to interview some of our leadership who's come down today, and what a better place to interview them than on the winners enclosure. So let's head over there right now.
Hi Mark.
Hi guys.
Hi.
You've had a quick look round.
Yeah.
What do you think of the venue?
Totally
Stunning.
amazing, yeah,
Stunning.
really stunning. There's going to be a great day anyway, but just to be here, free parking, really easy to get to, great access, and a wonderful atmosphere. It's going to be a fantastic day.
What do you think of the auditorium, Paul?
The auditorium's fantastic. We've just been around there, and if people know me and they know Pam, you'll know that we go to a lot of events. We see rock bands, lots of gigs and stuff. They're just setting up for a jazz festival in there at the moment, and the sound quality is just superb.
Amazing.
It's going to be an amazing day. You can feel the atmosphere building up, even though the place is empty. You can sense what it's going to be like on the day. So we're going to be there. Obviously, we're going to get all our teams there. Everyone needs to get to this event, definitely.
There'll be no mosh pit though for you and Pam to rock away in there. No. Welcome.
Oh, superb. I mean, I live locally and I know what this venue is and what happens in the Gold Cup when the winners come here. But to come here on a day like today, and I'm sure July the 15th is going to be a very similar day. It sends shivers down my spine. And I live locally. It's easy to get to. Fabulous venue, and the auditorium. Oh, you will have a lot of fun. And the sound quality is great, everything. You're going to have a fantastic day.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Neil, you've been to a lot of these events.
Yeah, 20-year history, Mark.
What can you say? How does this stack up with places you've been to before? And bear in mind, you've not seen anything yet.
No.
All you've seen is the venue. How
Well,
does it stack
just
up?
location. I mean, my first meeting I went to, I jumped on a jumbo jet, flew to California, and that was my induction into the networking industry. So, that was just to a hotel. But having been through most of the major centres in Birmingham, Manchester and London, the hassle of getting in, the car parking fees, the congestion charges, whatever it might be, that's all eliminated here. And the auditorium is fantastic, as Paul said. But, more than that, it gives you a great atmosphere. People will enjoy the visit on top of the event.
Sure.
And, if you do nothing other than invite your best mate,
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Do that, but be here with somebody, because you will regret it if you don't.
James.
Wow, absolutely fantastic. When the tickets were first put on for sale and we knew where the venue was going to be, I googled it, had a look, and thought, oh my god. When you actually get here, the website itself just does not do it justice. Think of Wildfire times 10, and we all know what happened
Absolutely.
with Wildfire. So it's going to be absolutely brilliant, and I guarantee it will be the biggest regret you will ever have if you don't get here and don't get your teams here, because leverage the event. We're not paying for it, and I know yet I couldn't afford to host an event like this myself. So leverage it, be there, and watch this space, because it's going to be awesome.
What I would like, each one of you was at Wildfire, and I think it's really key that I'd like your opinions on, what are the benefits to all the affiliates out there of these type of events? What happened? What happened with your teams at Wildfire? Any comments?
Oh, absolutely accelerating the business through the roof. But that's standard. That's not, it's kind of understanding that human emotions are coming in through vision, through sound, through everything. All your emotions are triggered. You can't get that unless you go to an event. And these things are, that's why we go to rock concerts. That's why you go to an event, because it's better than listening to a CD or a DVD.
Sure.
That you can't replace it. It's something very special. And because it's a one-off event, It's not something you want to say, well, I'll go to the next one. It's going to happen, and it will either happen with or without you. My experience, working from home, networker, you don't miss these. It's part of your trade. It's the place to be on July the 15th.
And not to wait actually, because
Yes,
the tickets are limited. So
And they will
if you
go,
don't,
and they are
that's
going
right.
fast,
If you don't
yeah.
get on and book your place and get your team committed to be here, then you're going to think, oh yeah, I want to do that, and it'll be too late.
Do you know, Mark?
So you've got to get moving.
If I was given £1 for every time somebody said to me after an event, I should have gone,
Yeah.
I'd be a rich man in my own right.
Yeah.
Because
If I could just
that's
tell
what
my
it's all
little
about.
story about
Yeah, sure.
Wildfire. I mean, I was fortunate to go to Wildfire, which was September 2005. And this just illustrates that the power of these events. 3 months prior to Wildfire, or 2 or 3 months prior, my commission cheque was around about £600 every 28 days. Great, fantastic. 7 months after Wildfire, that had risen to over £3,000. And that's the power of an event like that. When we come to Evolution Day, that event is going to dwarf Wildfire, so it's just going to be amazing.
If you go back to September, you'll probably remember this. We've gone through summer, June. We'd had a bit of a sort of a rest, and we started to pick it up. And we heard, it's very similar to what we heard last time. It's coming, and we went, yeah, okay, let's go to work. And September came, and it was awesome. It was great. But compared to this, no, I'm sorry, but I live locally, and this is the venue. You've got winners all around you. And my cheque, literally from a very small amount, literally it was about 700, has gone up over 1,000% in the last 20 months. And if my cheque goes from where it is now up another 1,000% in the next 20 months, I will be a very, very rich man.
Only if you're at the event.
But only if you're at the event, yeah. And I will be there with the team, because, people have said before, the more people in your team that you get to these events, the better off your organisation, the quicker it will grow. And that's what you're trying to do, grow your business.
Thanks a lot, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Neil.
Mark, well, it's one of those things that you get trained in the early days of networking as a major tool. Events can give you leverage. Events speed up your income growth. Events impress upon people the power of your business that we can't do away from something like this. It's hard to do it. I would say it's unmissable.
Great.
And hey, it costs £20 to come in here and stand. It costs £20 to come in here and stand to watch some horses go around the track. Think about that. Value for money is unbelievable. And don't come alone. Bring your best mate.
Well, you've seen the venue, you've seen some of it, you've seen a great, absolutely stunning place. What a location. You've heard from the leadership in the winners enclosure. All I can say to you now is the tickets are on sale in the back office. Be here, get your teams here for Evolution Day. Guys, got anything else to say as a closing statement?
Just be here.
Yeah.